Hello. So this is a video about cannabis. Cannabis and the new paradigm of healing. The shift in our medical system and the way that we treat people. And I have been in the cannabis industry, I guess, for 5 years. I've been working on and off at High Tide in Malibu, dispensary in Malibu. And I've been smoking weed for over a decade, and I've been, a coach for just as long, probably not as long as I've been smoking weed. So, that being said, the 5 years that I've been working as a cannabis consultant, which I want to say is different than a bud tender, somebody who slangs weed and is like, "Oh, yo, give me the highest THC. What do you got?" That's not the shop that we're at. People come in and we consult them on how to use this as actual medicine. But what I've been noticing is the shift in paradigm. So instead of going to the medical doctors to get prescribed medication, they're coming into our dispensary and then treating us and asking the same questions or expecting the same answers as a medical doctor. Example. So-and-so, Susan comes in and goes, "Ow, my hip hurts," or my something hurts. What do you have for that? And the physiologist in me is like, okay. I asked a guy recently, I was like, "So why do you think your hip hurts?" "Well, I bike a lot." I was like, "Do you stretch at all?" He goes, "No." I'm like, okay. And this is where I tell them, listen, this is for an acute situation. This will help to relieve the pain, but it's not is not the root of the problem, and it's not going to heal you. In some cases, yes, cannabis can heal, but we're forgetting that in the new paradigm, it's not like the old one. In the new paradigm, there are two sides to it: the external thing and the internal action. We cannot any longer treat this new way of healing as the old way. And that's what happens at first. We take an old paradigm, we're like, let's just replace it and flip it around and just replace marijuana with other drugs. And I think that's amazing. We should be using it to reset our nervous system because, the cannabinoids and the terpenes and all that stuff interact with our nervous system as though we produce it ourselves, right? It's so natural for us. We have the receptors for them. And we have the receptors for a lot of different terpenes that come in fruits and smells, and they're everywhere. Walk around in a pine forest. So what we need to understand is we can replace drugs with marijuana, but the next step to shifting the paradigm is what can you do internally? When those people use marijuana to heal from, let's say, tumors and things, there is a certain shift in their thought, like, wow, this could actually heal me. There's thoughts and things happening to create that healing. We need to start to look inside, and the only way out of the medical system is in. The only way out is in. In. So what are you doing? How are you moving through life? And those are the root reasons and root actions that created whatever ailment you're coming into the dispensary to heal. I see mental issues, I see physical, like neurological, that's physical too, but it can be muscular, neurological, whatever it is. So this is just a reminder that it is a beautiful thing that we are learning so much about cannabis, and mushrooms are now legal, I think, in Colorado, right? Where you can take all the ayahuasca that you want. Again, you can keep taking it. Let's insert an external thing or person, and then also look at the other side. There's two sides to the coin. You can insert anything, and you can keep inserting, coming to me and going, well, I've tried everything, none of it's working, so how can you help me? And it's like, some guy said that to me, I can't sleep, I've tried everything. And I'm like, have you tried lengthening your exhale? And he goes, okay, let me pause for a second there. when I said you need to lengthen your exhale, that's the breath that he reflected back to me. Really tight inhale, and I looked at him and I'm like, that's why you can't sleep. And, you know, I spend most of my day at the dispensary holding my tongue because some people are not ready to hear those things. Okay, here's the thing. You're still in the system. Your mind's still there. I can't change that in the 10 minutes that I'm with you. Don't really want to spend the energy doing that. Here you go. Here's your medication. But there are people that I'm able to drop in with and go, hey, did you notice this, this, and this? And they go, wow, nobody's ever explained it to me like that before. Everybody's always just trying to tell me shit. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to sell you stuff. So I'm going to wrap this up because I feel like I'm rambling now. But this is just a reminder of the new paradigm of healing. Involves you, involves work, involves discipline, involves taking a look at your past, your present, how you're showing up in the world. Like, that is where the healing occurs. The other things are the catalysts. They say the same. You can take them, and do all the things. But again, how are you doing you? How are you seeing you? And that's how we change the world. Seeing you is how you then change everything outside of you. So thank you for listening. If you've made it this far, and stay tuned for more.